Hi there. Glad you all came. We're very lucky. Between what José Villalobos and I have to say and the speakers today, Rolando's actually going to read a 3.5-page narrative that belongs in the world of the Klail City death trip, but marching on to our present times. And when Rolando offered that possibility, I thought it was a good idea, because while we're talking about his work, everybody will have already heard his voice directly speaking, so I think that's a very nice way of beginning. I think the beginning of this this work we've been doing as a university with Rolando, Rolando started long before Texas A&M, before, let's say, our department became involved. But our department became involved, I think, when Eduardo Urbina, the true father of the PhD program, said it doesn't make sense that we're going to continue to do the same things that we've always been doing once we have a PhD program, indeed once we have a department. And I think that's when I personally began to think about relations I had seen between Rolando's work and that of Benito Perez Galdós. Rolando did his PhD dissertation, he finished it in 1969, on Galdós, and in fact did it, I don't know how you'd say it, but under the subjection, I think is a good word, of a man named William Shoemaker, who probably, in my estimation, in terms of scholarship, was the most important Galdosian scholar from the United States in the 20th century. He was the person that was most responsible for collecting all of Galdós's work in newspapers, little magazines, and starting to edit them so that people began to have a much more complete view of Galdós's work. In any case, I do read several Spanish newspapers every day, and one of them is ABC. And one of the things that distinguishes ABC is its attempt to underline and promote the links between Spanish language culture on both sides of the Atlantic. And I think that one of the things that Rolando's work, written partly in Spanish, partly in English, and then of course the incredible bilingual novel, Rafa, does is sort of an indication of what it means to be bilingual and bicultural at a university professional level. And I think that one of our missions has to be, as Hispanists, to figure out how we can make Spanish at a high cultural professional level part truly of the experience of educated Americans. Rolando's work is part of that. And I think that in all the years I've been giving classes here, I think I've had maybe 4 English majors in all of the 300, 400 level courses I've given. Even in the university, our students are not people of today's increasingly small world, increasingly Hispanic United States. And I think one of the things that Rolando does, and he's probably unique in any literature that I know, of a person who actually is presenting the cultural artifacts of what this new culture is that we're all living today. So I think I'll just let José say so much.